Hi, this is Maveline Jopolit and welcome to my video in Packet Tracer Activity 2.3.1 Configure serial interfaces and verify the routing table. And here's the learning objectives. Configure serial interfaces on routers. Configure IP information and clocking on routers serial interfaces. Verify interface status on the routers. Verify the routing table information. Verify routing table information for directly connected networks. Observe the process of routing table. So, in task 1, configure serial interfaces on routers. So, let's click, and let's begin the configuration. Let's click the command line interface and enter, then enable. So that's the privilege ASIC mode by issuing enable command. So enter global configuration, so the config terminal, so that's the global configuration, and let's enter the interface as 0/0/0 to the first serial interface for the interface configuration. So then let's enter the IP command for the configuration. So IP address, for the IP configuration. Okay, enter. And let's proceed to clocking. Configure clocking. Okay, by showing clock rate 6400 command. Clock rate 6400 command, enter. Then to activate the interface, then by showing the no shutdown command. No shutdown command, then enter. Then link 5 change interface serial 0/0/0 change state to down. So okay, and to exit the mode, so just hit Ctrl Z, and to save the configuration, copy, run, start, enter. And let's proceed to R2. Okay, click the command line interface, enter, then enable the ASIC mode by showing the enabled in the config. So config T, so that's the global configuration, config terminal. Then for the interface configuration, just simply enter the interface command and interface, then S serial 0/0/0, then enter. Then put the IP address to configure for the configuration of the interface. So IP address For serial 0/0, the IP address is 172.16.2. Layo naman. Then, subnet mask. Enter. Then, clock rate. Then, no shutdown. Don't forget to put the no shutdown. So, router config. Line 5 up downline protocol on interface serial 0/0, change state to up. Okay. Control Z and copy. Run start to save the configuration. Enter. And let's proceed to router 3. Enable, then config terminal, then interface. Interface is 0/0/1. Enter. Then IP address. Subnet mask. Enter. Clock rate 6640. Enter. Then no shutdown. Enter. Then Control Z. Then copy. Run start. Enter. And let's proceed to step 2, verify interface status on the routers. So it's on its of 3 routers. So main natin ang router 1, R1. So show IP interface. Ay, nako. IP interface brief pala. Taas sa tuloy. Okay. Show IP interface brief. So, ano lang yung kailangan. So, interface bus Ethernet 0/0. So, that's the table for the router 1. So, yes, manual ang IP address 172.16.3.1. Yes, manual app protocol. So, Ang ikaduha, serial 0/0/2. 172.16.2.1 IP address, use manual app. And let's proceed to show IP route. Wala pa. Sige. Isahan lang. So, IP route directly connected to network. So, dito, ayun no. 172.16.0/1 is submitted to subnet. So, the 172.16.2.0 is directly connected to serial 0/0/0 and 172.16.3.0 is directly connected to pass Ethernet 0/0. So let's proceed to R2. Show IP interface brief. Okay, you can see here the table. So, and let's proceed to the pass Ethernet 0 protocol. Serial 0/0/0 up to the protocol. So, show IP route. Okay, ang lalabas. So, 172.16.0.0/24 subnetted to subnet. 172.16.1.0 is directly connected to pass Ethernet 0/0. 172.16.2.0 is directly connected serial 0/0/0. Okay. Router 3. Show IP interface brief. Okay, then show IP route. Okay, IP route. So, gateway of the last resort is not set. 192.168.2.0/24 is directly connected to pass Ethernet 0/0. So, let's show IP interface. Okay, so here's the table interface. Pass Ethernet 0/0, yes, manual app protocol, and yes, serial 0/0/0, yes, manual app protocol. Then serial 0/01 app protocol, and let's proceed to show IP route. Okay. So 172.16.0.0/24 is submitted to subnets. 172.16.1.0 is directly connected to pass Ethernet 0/1. 172.16.0.0 is directly connected to serial 0/0/1/0. Then 192.168.1/0/24 is directly connected to serial 001. So, tama yan sa table. And let's proceed to Observe process of routing table update. So access router 2 and enter interface configuration mode. For interface S0/0, use the command shutdown to disable interface. Okay. Enable config T, then interface to shut down the interface. Interface is 0/0/0, enter, then IP address IP address okay. Says 0/0, ang IP address is 162 and copy subnet mask, copy, enter, then clock rate 6400, enter, then shut down. So wala pa pala ito. Exit muna tayo. So issue debugging router. Control Z muna tayo. So let's debug first. So debug IP. Debug IP routing. Okay, IP routing debugging is on. So let's start to debug. So enable. Then config T. Interface S0/0/0, enter, then IP address subnet mask. So to enable both serial interface using no shutdown. So dito naman the networks connected to the serial interfaces no longer in IP routing table. So that's why we do the debugging, routing debugging, so we can debug our interface. So we can change into turn on. Okay. No shutdown. So, andito nag-shutdown. So, dapat shutdown lagi. Yan. So, exit nga. Control G. Exit. Okay. Enable config T. So let's access router in interface configuration mode for interface 0 command is serial 0/0. Okay, to shut down. Oh my god, asan ako dapit? Naka-shutdown ba ko? Shutdown. Ito, lagi naka-shutdown. Okay, config interface S0/0/0 enter. Go. Interface S0/0 enter. Then IP address. Oh my god. So that's the IP address and the subnets for serial 0/0/0 enter. Then clock rate of 604 enter. Then shut down. Let's shut down. Enter. So here we can see the changing router config interface. Okay, link 5 change interface serial 0/0 change state to administratively down line protocol 5 up down line protocol on interface serial 0/0 change state to do WNRT phase serial 0 removed from the routing table. So that's the result. Okay, and okay. So dito din router config IP address so ito Control C, then copy, run, start. Do not forget this one. Okay, enable. So let's proceed to the other interface and config. You cannot do the shortcut. Okay, interface is 0/0/1 enter. Interface serial 0/0/1 to enter. Then IP address nagkagulo-gulo na. enter. Clock rate 6400, enter. Then let's disable the interface of serial 0/01. So shut down, enter. So link 5 gens interface serial 0/01 gens state to administratively down. Okay, and interface serial 0/1/01 remove from routing table RT del 192.168.10 via 00.0 connected metric. Delete network route 192.168.10. Okay, let's proceed to Control Z, copy, run, start. So do not forget this one. Finish the configuration. And let's proceed to show IP route. Okay. Show IP route. Ay, kamusta na? 172.16.0.0/24 subnetted 1 subnets 172.16.10 is directly connected to fast Ethernet 0/0. So the connected of the serial interfaces are no longer in the IP routing table. So let's proceed to the issue debugging IP routing command to enable both interfaces using the no shutdown command. Okay. So let's debug muna. Debug IP routing. Okay. IP routing is on, so enable both serial. Okay. Enable, then config terminal, then interface is 0/0/0, enter. IP address to turn back the interface mode, the IP address. Okay. So router 1 is serial 0/0/0/0. So let's turn it back. Okay. Clock rate 6400, enter. Then no shutdown command. Let's turn it back. And okay, let's change it. And let's proceed to Control Z, copy, run, start. Okay, and let's proceed to another interface. Enable, enter, config T. Interface serial 0/0/1, enter. And the IP address. Do not forget the IP address. and the subnet mask. Enter, then clock rate 6402. Enter, then no shutdown command. Okay, so it's changing. Let's turn it back. Control Z. And then copy, run, stop. Okay, let's turn it back. So that's all for this activity 2.3.1. Configure serial interfaces and verify the running table. So thank you. Hope you learned something from this activity.